Hey people, it's me again. So, anyways, I should be sleeping as far as that goes, but I think I just have this nervous anticipation for tomorrow and all that because of going to like the bear pool party and all that, and in a way, it'd be kind of fun for me to kind of go around and mingle with different bears and stuff like that, and probably play with them and and that kind of sense, and as far as that goes. But anyway, I haven't really been in a pool in a long time, and that was probably like about 15 years ago when it was like my cousin's birthday, I think. Yeah, and it was like, and that was when my aunt still had her pool as far as that goes, and I had like these little swim trunks that were like that had leaves on it, but those swim trunks don't fit me anymore. They were basically your big boy size 18 or 20 or something like that. And now here I am. I'm already like an adult already as far as that goes, and then having like the regular a 34 or 35 or something like that as far as with those size trunks. But those kind of trunks that I have that I'm gonna wear they're like the regular navy size trunks that have like the little old fashioned drawstring to it, and I think I kind of look good in it a little bit, and then in a way, I mean, sure, I probably have a little bit of like a gut or a little bit of a roll there, but it doesn't really matter as far as if you're if you're like mingling with a bunch of bears and all that, because I pretty much like bears a lot better than like any other kind of like guys as far as that goes. I think that's mainly the guys that I seem to like the most. It's like bears and chubs as far as that goes. And I had to state my reasoning of why I'm a chubby chaser and all that. It's one is for the most part they're not that judgmental and all that, and they're a little bit more open-minded and all that. Two, they're not that shallow and all this sort of thing there, because many of like the general gay community, they tend to be a little bit shallow, a little stuck up about it, especially like if it was here in in the LA area as far as that goes, especially like West Hollywood. There's part of plenty of like clubs over there that even if I was the type to go into the club scene and all of that and get shit faced, most of those like those bouncers would not let me in anyways, because I'm not that kind of the movie star look, that kind of thing, with the six-pack abs and all that kind of stuff there, and the bleach blonde hair and the spray on tan, that sort of thing. I'm just a regular guy as far as that goes. But that's one of the other things I'm just going to mention so far with like the Bears. That they're a bunch of regular guys. Some of them can be a little bit dressy, in some cases be a little bit hipsterish, but then there are some that are just your regular jean and t-shirts guy, and that sort of thing. But I'm trying to figure out as far as who do I want to go out with, like as far as next, and because as I kind of mentioned on one of my channels and then my blog on Vimeo about like that one guy Raul, that I think I was pretty much dating him for at least about 5 months, and then it was kind of over with as far as that goes. Back in back in May, like the end of May, I think, as far as that goes, and I hadn't really had talked to him since then or had any kind of conversation with him at that point. And if it was just about maybe about 2 or 3 weeks ago, as far as that goes, that I just decided to forget about him and all this sort of thing there. Although I feel like I do have a little bit of like a crush on one guy in particular, but I think it's like maybe it just kind of went down to being a bit of a mild infatuation as far as that goes. But at the same time, there was maybe like a couple of other guys that I seemed to be interested in, but it's like it's a matter of like getting to know them a little bit more, and all that kind of stuff. But in a way, I wonder what's gonna happen with all the other little things as far as with the whole bear pool party and all that sort of thing there, because I kind of want to do a lot of things here, but in a way I feel like I did want it to be a little bit more social as far as that goes, but I have pretty much mentioned that all now, that it was better that way because of my particular taste as far as that goes, and the fact that about all this now, but in a way, it's just the nervous anticipation is gonna get to me and all that, and me, I get a little bit nervous because I want to make the good impression as far as it goes, especially now coming from all this sort of drama and all this sort of thing there, and in a way, I feel like I need to have a better way of handling